The first course learning outcome is to understand the ERP fundamentals. Through this subject, initially we will be understanding the ERP fundamentals. In Unit 3, we do learn like what exactly is a marketplace, where I can apply this ERP, what I have found. In part B, you'll be having a total of 4 questions and each question carry 15 marks. How these 4 questions will be? Each question will be having internal choice, okay? Hello everyone, I welcome you all to the first session of the updated syllabus. And let me tell you, this is a updated SCP syllabus for your 3rd year. That's according to MYSURU University. And the subject that I have selected for you is Enterprise Resource Planning. This is also a compulsory subject for 5th semester. Great, right? Okay, my name is Deepa Kutnikar. I'm working as an assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science, Vidhyaashram, Temple of Excellence, Mysuru. Let's move forward and see like what's the agenda of today's session. In today's session, we will be discussing like what is a credit that's been allotted for this subject, then the maximum marks that's been allotted for this subject. Then we do discuss the reference book for this enterprise resource planning. Then we also discuss the units in glance with respect to ERP subject. Up next, we also do discuss the internal pattern, and finally we do discuss the question paper pattern of ERP. As it's a new updated syllabus, it becomes important to understand like what exactly is a question paper pattern. So we do discuss that also in our today's session. So this is all about today's session. Let's begin by understanding the credit that's been allotted for this ERP. The total credit is none other than 3. So if you successfully complete this exam, then you can easily get that 3 credits. Up next, the reference book. So this is the reference book that we are supposed to refer for this ERP subject, and the author is Alex Leon. This is published by McGraw-Hill Education, and the edition that we are supposed to refer is the 3rd edition. So this is a book of reference, and you can easily get the PDF of this book. So you can just Google it out by the title and the author name as well as the edition. You can get the PDF copy of this book. If you want, you can download it too. All right, let's move with maximum marks. Yes, as we know, this is a compulsory paper, and absolutely the division will be 80-20, 80 for SEE, that is sum and examination, and 20 for your formative internal assessment. So it gives a total of 100 marks. Yes, you will be writing this paper for complete 100 marks. But let me tell you, the syllabus is very, very simple, concise, small. You can easily read the complete syllabus happily. Okay, so let's see the discussion of units. But before that, let's quickly grasp the learning outcomes of the subject. The first course learning outcome is to understand the ERP fundamentals. Through this subject, initially we will be understanding the ERP fundamentals. Later we do integrate the related technologies with ERP. Okay, that's our CLO2. Then the CLO3 is to evaluate ERP marketplace. Okay, we have learned the fundamental and we have understood it, but way to apply it. So we will be studying that marketplace analysis. Next, the CLO4 is to manage implementation life cycle. What is the life cycle of ERP? How to manage that? What are the things that is being required? What are the key points that has to be noted? So we will all discuss it under our CLO4. So that's our CLO4. Next, learning outcome is to adapt the emerging trend. So we are learning such a updated thing that we will start the learning with ERP, then we do learn the fundamentals, then we go with the related technology. Then after learning technology, we also learn where can we apply this technology. Then the 4th thing what we do is we will learn the life cycle. That's the implementation life cycle of ERP. Then finally, we do also learn like what's the part to update that emerging trend. So these are the course learning outcomes of ERP. So let's move forward with the units discussion. The first unit is unit 1. Here we do learn and understand like what is ERP, what is the history of it, what is the advantage, like what is the need for ERP. We do learn in our unit 1. Then later we do discuss enterprise. Yes, we understand what is an enterprise, then what is a requirement of ERP in that enterprise. Then we do learn the business modeling. Then finally, how to integrate various departments into a simple data model. Then integrated management information will also be learned under this itself. Then finally, we will be learning the risk and benefits of ERP. So this gives you a complete overview of ERP. All right. So this is all about unit 1. Next, unit 2. In unit 2, we will learn and understand each and every evolution step of ERP, like the initial ERP is there. Before ERP, what was there? Yes, MRP was there, MRP2 was there, then EERP was there. So you'll be learning and understanding like what are this technology, what is the difference between these things. So you'll be learning that. Then next thing is business process re-engineering will be learned. So we will always learn a top-down approach, and in re-engineering we will see the bottom-up approach in order to understand the concept and the flow of an organization in a better way. We do re-engineering. Okay, so it is called as BPR. So we will be learning it. Next, we will learn data warehousing, data mining, and online analytical processing. So that is OLAP. This we do study. Why is this required? The data science. Yes, here we have to get the information, right, in order to form a ERP, or in order to form a integration between different departments. We have to gather the information, correct? So there will be a server, and from that server we have to pick the information that is required. We have to mine the data. So that's why we do learn data mining, OLAP, as well as the data warehousing. Clear? Then next we will learn the product lifecycle management. Up next, we do learn the supply chain management. So what is the need of the supply chain management? Here, with respect to ERP, there is an organization. So organization can't run alone, correct? So there should be suppliers, there should be customers, there should be consumers, isn't it? All together have to work in order to create any of the finished goods. So that's the flow. So we have to study the supply chain management and customer relationship management, etc. So these are the things that we do discuss in unit 2. Compared to unit 1, unit 2 is bit vast, but it gives you an exact information and the knowledge of exact ERP working process. Okay, because you'll be learning the life cycle, you'll be learning how to extract the information from warehouse, how to apply it, and how to manage it. So you'll be doing and learning all these things in unit 2. Great. Let's move with unit 3. In unit 3, we do learn like what exactly is a marketplace, where I can apply this ERP, what I have found. So we do learn it under unit 3. Next, we do also discuss the functional modules of ERP softwares. Up next, we also learn the integration of ERP, SCM, that is supply chain management, and customer relationship management. So there will be integration, how the integration works, and what are the steps that has to be noted in order to go with integration. We also learn under our unit 3. Next, heading with unit 4, we do start learning with the ERP package selection. We also learn the implementation life cycle, then forwarded by ERP, maintenance and support. Then we learn the data migration as well as performance measurements. Then we also discuss regarding maximizing and scaling up the ERP systems. And we also learn the emerging trends like cloud ERP, mobile ERP, AI ERP, etc. So this is all about our unit 4. Alright, now let's understand the question paper pattern of SEE, that is SEM and examination, which will be written for 80 marks. So the 80 marks is subdivided into 2 different parts, part A and part B. Here in part A, you'll be having 2 marks questions only. Okay, so there will be total of 12 questions, where you'll be getting 3 questions from each unit. Okay, how many units you'll be having? 4 units. And the number of 3 marks question? 3. Correct? So 4 threes are, you'll be getting a total of 12 questions. Out of 12 questions, there will be choice, right? So you're supposed to answer only 10 questions. Okay. So 10 into 2 will give you a total of 20 marks. Great. Next, the part B will be consisting of 60 marks in total. How this 60 marks is allocated? So each question will be of 15 marks. So such 4 questions will be there. Now, from each unit, you can expect one question with an internal choice. Okay. So in part B, you'll be having a total of 4 questions and each question carry 15 marks. How these 4 questions will be? Each question will be having internal choice. Okay. That means from each unit, you'll be having choice. That is A, B, C, D. You can either answer A, B or go with C, D. Okay. So that is the internal choice that you'll be getting from one unit. Similarly, in unit 2, you'll be getting again 2 choice. Okay. Either you can answer first half or you can answer second half. Clear? But there will be a question of 15 marks from each unit. Clear? So that is the part B, which gives you 60 marks in total. So if you consider part A and part B, you'll be getting 20 plus 60, which gives us a 80 marks in total. So this is all about question paper pattern. So this was all about today's session. Thank you.